Hi everyone, Toni here with Toni on Real Estate Education. Today, I want you to lean in a little bit because we're talking about a topic that can make or break your career as an agent, understanding the line between being a top-notch real estate professional and stepping into the role of a lawyer. Yes, you heard me right. Agents must know where their license ends and legal advice begins. I'll show you why, how one case built the precedent, and what you need to do to stay safe, ethical, and powerful in your role. Let's jump in. So here's the problem. Many clients will ask real estate agents questions that sound legal. What does this clause mean? Who is responsible for this in the contract? These questions feel natural, and yes, agents want to help and be trusted advisors. But there's a risk. When an agent begins drafting, modifying, explaining legal effects of contracts beyond standard forms, they may be engaging in the unauthorized practice of law. Quick note, unauthorized practice of law, UPL, happens when someone without a law license steps into lawyer territory. That includes offering legal advice, creating legal documents, or explaining what the law means. Doing that can put both the client and the real estate professional at risk. Why it matters. It keeps buyers and sellers from depending on someone who isn't trained in the law, and it shields you from disciplinary trouble, lawsuits, or even losing your license. Duncan Hill Realty versus Department of State, 1978. Here's the short version. A real estate broker tried to do more than they were legally allowed to do by drafting detailed mortgage terms and legal language in a buyer's offer. That crossed the line into acting like an attorney, which New York's real property law does not allow. What you're allowed to do as a real estate professional. You can use the standard real estate forms that are approved in your state and simply fill in the basics: names, dates, property information, the purchase price. That kind of routine info is part of our job. You're not creating new legal language, you're just completing the document. You can walk your clients through the general process and help them understand what common terms mean in plain English. For example, explaining that an inspection contingency gives them the chance to check the home and negotiate repairs if needed. You can make sure your clients get the legal guidance they need. If something comes up involving unusual contract changes, title concerns, questions about their legal rights, or anything that feels lawyer level, your job is to point them to an attorney. You can also include reminders like please consult your attorney, especially in situations where the contract specifically allows for attorney review. What you need to stay away from. You can't start inventing your own contract language. Creating special financing terms or adding brand new legal obligations goes outside our lane. That kind of thing is exactly what got the broker in trouble in the Duncan Hill case. You also can't explain the legal impact of a clause. Telling someone what they will or won't be legally bound to do is considered legal advice, and that's for attorneys only. You should never talk someone out of hiring a lawyer. If your client wants legal guidance, supporting them in that is part of the job. Most importantly, no charging separately for contract prep or anything that feels like legal consulting. If you aren't a lawyer, you can't get paid like one. Why staying in your lane matters. Your clients count on you to guide them through one of the biggest financial moves of their lives. When you stick to what you're trained and licensed to do, you protect their interests, the deal itself, and your own license. Crossing into attorney territory can create real problems. You could face disciplinary action from the state, end up in a legal battle over unauthorized practice of law, or have a client claim you steered them wrong. There's also your professional reputation to think about. The best real estate agents are the ones who know where their role ends and when it's time to bring in a legal pro. That shows confidence and professionalism. Bottom line, you're the expert navigator for the transaction. The attorney is the legal specialist. Working together is what keeps everyone safe and successful. All right, everyone, that's the scoop. There's a big difference between being a real estate agent who brings huge value to your clients and stepping over the line into giving legal advice. The Duncan Hill case really shows how serious it is when that line gets crossed. Stick to your role. Use standard forms, guide your clients through the process, and refer any legal questions to an attorney, and you'll keep your clients safe, yourself out of trouble, and your reputation solid. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day, everyone.